Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss very important part of mortgage industry which is credit. Every client needs credit. Without credit, even the mortgage lenders don't look at your file. But there are options for everybody which are available at Gold Mortgage Team, powered by Centum Gold Mortgages. Our phone number to reach is 905-487-0796. I will elaborate a little bit about credit report and how credit score is calculated. So there are five different factors which affect your credit score. The most important is payment history, which affects 35% of your score. Next comes credit utilization, which is 30% of your score. Length of credit history, which is 15% of your score. New credit, 10% of the score. And type of credit in use, 10% of the score. Today, I'm going to ask questions about it by different team members. It will be explained accordingly so that all our clients, audience can understand credit, and hopefully we can help them to get a mortgage at the best rate available. So, my first question is for Mr. Balwinder. Balwinder, what is credit and how it affects mortgages? If you can elaborate on that.
Thank you, Gurpreet. Credit is actually is a three-digit number. It's defined represent the risk, credit risk, and how you pay the payments and on time or not, and then this is calculated with your payment history and how much you debt on and your length of your credit. This all things are actually affect your credit score. The score is start from 300 to 850, and 850 is the highest score. When your highest score, that is showing you are maintaining your payments and everything. Like on time payments and the things. So benefit of this when you apply for any uh, loan or a mortgage, then the lender is more confident with your application when evaluating your application. That's the positive side for this one. And if you are on the lower side of credit score, then this one is a very this one is give you you are not able to apply with the big banks and good lenders because they want high score, and so only we have a choice is to go with the trust trust banks and B lender, and they can accepting these kind of credits, and those credits they are accepting this credit, and that's associated with the risk, and uh, they can offer you more higher property sorry more higher interest rate.
Interest
And
rate.
basically if you are not maintain your credit score, then you can shop around for a lower interest rate. So that's the credit score is affecting on the application. Thank you.
Thank you, Balwinder. My next question is to Mr. Bill. Bill, this is very important topic which we are going to discuss, and um, this question has to be answered so properly so that everybody can understand. If you can elaborate, how will you explain consumer proposal versus bankruptcy? If you can give even more detail, if somebody has consumer proposal and bankruptcy, how can we help them to secure a mortgage for them?
Thank you, Gurpreet. That's a very good question. So the key difference between consumer proposal and bankruptcy when we are going to go for getting a mortgage is very simple, right? With consumer proposal, we can still get you a mortgage. With bankruptcy, it is not as easy as getting a mortgage with the consumer proposal. Number two, when it comes to your mortgage renewal, we can still get your mortgage renewed even if you are on a consumer proposal. Versus bankruptcy, we as the mortgage brokers, it gets very tough. We still have the solutions for someone who has done or declared bankruptcy in the past, but those solutions they cost a little bit more as compared to someone with a consumer proposal. But for any question, this is not a one size fit all formula. Every case is unique, every client is unique. Feel free to give us a call anytime. Our team is available 24 hours. 905 is the number for the Gold Mortgage team. Um, Another thing is if you are making your payments on time, even if you have a consumer proposal done in the last 3 4 years, we'll still be able to secure you a decent mortgage with a decent interest rate. Versus bankruptcy, it is a case to case basis. We will sit down with you guys, we'll take our time and find you the best solution. But keep in mind, we have solution for all the scenarios, be it consumer proposal, be it bankruptcy. Just give us a call. For any of the team members, we'll sit down, we'll take our time and provide you the best possible solution to get you guys on the normal track. Thank
Very
you.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, my next question is for Mr. Ranjit. Um, if the clients have issue with the credit, how can we help them to get the mortgage with the low credit scores?
Thank you, Gurpreet. Yeah, thank you so much. We are here at Centum Gold Mortgage. We have a very good team of professionals together, work together to help you in any situation. So this question is very valid. You know, there's sometime people has different circumstances and somehow their credit is not so good. So over here, we try to help the those kind of clients. I can say this is like a short term solution we do first, just to reestablish their credit. Like we help them, we guide them how they can reestablish their credit, and then the solution we have is like I put it this way, we will help them for short term, and then they can if they really work with us properly, then they will have opportunity to reestablish their credit, and then they can definitely get back on track and get back good rates that with the like a lower interest rate mortgage. So here I say in short that we do have a solution, mortgage solution, either for new purchase or for refinance. So they can get a short term solution. It might be a little bit on higher interest rate in the beginning, but as we go along, we will guide them how to go through this ride, and then eventually, let's say a year or 2 year after, if they take care properly of all their situations, they can manage to get a better interest rate and better more mortgage finance from banks and other lenders.
So
Very
So
good.
Ranjit, I have a quick question
sure.
in regards to someone that has a bad credit score.
Hmm.
Can we help them?
Definitely, we can. We have a lenders. They are willing to help the people. They have a bad credit, and like I said, there might be a little bit of a higher interest rate rather than the banks. But yes, definitely, we have a solution for them.
How long do you think will it take for us to bring them to say
From
from
B or C
B
side to
to
A,
A
A
lenders?
side.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because everybody
definitely.
likes to go with the major banks, all that,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
definitely. This is a very good question. I can say minimum of 2 years period. You know, it takes a time, but sometimes it depends how worse is the situation. I can say at least 1 year to 2 years. So this is the 2 years the max time I can say if you take care of everything what we try to guide you. So I can say like from 1 year to 2 year you can definitely manage your credit.
I will add a little bit here. So, if somebody has low credit score or they went through bankruptcy or credit proposal, what we will suggest is they should get secured credit cards. They should have two trade lines at least, It can be a car loan, it can be a credit card, anything, and they should use it for 2 years. Lenders look at 2 years history for a 12 credit. So if anybody is discharged from bankruptcy, most of the lenders, they will look at your file after 2 years. But we have lenders who can even look at a file which is just discharged now. So give us a call at 905-487-0796. We can even do deals once somebody is discharged. We can do a deal next day after the discharge. So 905-487-0796. Okay, my next question is for Vikrant. Vikrant, how can you fix the credit in long run? It's a very important question for somebody who is going through that the rough patch where they have the bad credit or bruised credit. How can they fix the credit?
Thank you, Gurpreet. So, till now, we get to know that our credit report contains our good credit history and a bad credit history. The good credit history remains on the report for as long as the account has been opened, but the bad credit history has a limit to which it stays on your report. For instance, if you have bankruptcy, it stays on your report for 7 years to 6 years, depending upon which agency you go with. For the proposals, it can stay up to 3 years, and it depends on province to province. For example, in Ontario, it stays for 3 years.
So my question regarding that, most of people don't know. So after you have paid your proposal, then you can look at a mortgage file, or you can process a file before that also.
For consumer proposals, usually if the report is with Equifax, it's with the 3 years from the date you have paid your debt, and with the TransUnion, it's either 6 years from the day you file for the proposal, or 3 years you paid your debt, whichever is minimum.
Yeah, but basically we can do
Yeah,
mortgage.
we can definitely look into the scenarios and provide the solution if your consumer proposal is still going on, and we can provide the solution in those cases as well. Right?
And again, feel free to give us a call. We can discuss every deal on case to case basis anytime.
So somebody, let's say if they have a credit proposal and they have a monthly payment obligation of $600, we can include that $600 in their mortgage. We can refinance that mortgage, and we can provide them a little bit actually extra money if they have equity in the house, and they can get rid of their credit proposal payments right away. So they don't have to wait until they are discharged from credit proposal. We have the solutions where we can get rid of that right away. So call us 905-487-0796. Now my next question is for Mr. Gurshan. Gurshan, what is the difference, or if you can differentiate between different credit reporting agencies, and how clients can handle their credit report and manage their credit, if you can elaborate a little bit about that.
Thank you. First of all, there are the major, like the two credit bureaus in the Canada that look for the credit of the persons or the clients. These are the Equifax and TransUnion. Both do the similar purpose. They give the credit rating to the clients, but they give the different weightage to the factors. So their credits, same person credit score can be different for the TransUnion and Equifax, because the factors they give the weightage is the different, and so according to that factor the score will be different. But it cannot happen like that. If some person's score is good with the Equifax but it is poor with the TransUnion, they will be like in the similar category. If it is good with the TransUnion, Equifax will have also the good credit for him. But there will be a minor difference in the credit score. And most of the banks, they use these two credit bureaus. Equifax is used by BMO, TD, Scotiabank, National Bank, CIBC, Desjardins, HBC, and TransUnion is used by BMO, Scotia, Royal Bank, and National Bank mostly. So the next question was that how the client can get his credit report very easily. There are the different ways. Um, both Equifax and the TransUnion offer the all the clients they can get a report one report each year or the annual basis free of the cost.
Mm.
So to
I
get
will
that
even
report,
add there are a lot of banks, even through your bank apps which you have on
yeah,
your phone.
I
You
will.
can
I'm
go
coming to
there
that
and you
point.
can pull your credit
Yeah.
report from there
I'm coming
also.
that point. I will tell you the which ways we can get it.
Hmm.
The first they can call either the Equifax or the TransUnion. They will take their SIN number, their name, the credit history, the not the credit history, their residence history.
Mm.
They will ask their confidential question and they will open the account and they will send the report to the home. It
Good.
is a little bit time consuming process. The second way they can download the form from the online and they can email to the TransUnion and Equifax
Mm.
to which it belongs and they will send the report at home.
Mm.
It is also a time consuming process.
Mm.
The third one is the easy, you can get the membership of the TransUnion or the Equifax
Mm.
and you can fill your information and they will, and the same day you will get the report.
Is there
The
a monthly
mostly,
charge for that?
yes, there will be the monthly charge, but most of these both the credit union provide the first month free. You can open the account, you can get your credit report for the 1 month. You can get your credit for how many you want, but after that you can call them and you can close the account and you will get the 1 month or the first report free of the cost. If you want to keep um, the membership open, it will be cost near about $20 a month, but it is not good for the everyone. Who the persons who have the bad credit, the bankruptcies, or they can keep the membership. When you are going to take a mortgage, it is good you keep the membership 1 or 2 months. If any credit bureau will or any lender will check your credit, you will get the alerts on your app and you will be aware because every time the lender will check your credit, it is the hard hug and it will decrease your credit score.
Mm.
So you can keep the eye for 2 3 months when you are shopping around for your mortgage.
Mm.
And the third one, like the app you was talking about, different banks provide the app. Scotia Bank, like the most of the Scotia Bank or the other banks, they have the app online. We can just check the credit score. They didn't give the full history of your credit report, but they just provide idea of your
Yeah, they give you a
where
rough
your
idea.
credit is
A
going on.
glimpse
It
of
is
it.
going up or down. You
Is
can
it a
keep the eye
hard hit?
online.
Is it a hard hit?
No, it is free. It
Mm.
is free and it did not hit your score.
It is a soft hit.
Yes. No, not even the software. Like you just can check it what your score is, and every month they update the score.
Mm.
And my last question was that how the client can read the report, understand, and how they can improve their credit.
Mm.
When when they get the credit report, most of the biggest part is the credit score. That is on the big circle. They put the credit score, and the different clients have the different credit score. After that, you have the name, address, SIN number, your employment history on that one, and if you open any account, the account history, all your loans, mortgages, how much you are like the credit total approval, and what is the credit limit, and the loan amount, and the payment history. All things will be included in the detailed uh, credit report when you will get it from your credit bureau. And any bankruptcies, all will be included in that.
That's in public records on the yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how they can improve their credit. That as I already tell, like when you are shopping around, keep the membership for 2 3 months. It will give you the alert if any credit or any lender will check your credit without your authorization. You will get the alert and you can talk to them, and they have to. It will not hit your score.
Okay,
And
thank you so much, Kushan. Okay, my next question is for Mahesh. Mahesh, you've been in commercial mortgages for a long time, um, and welcome to our team, first of all. So, my question is regarding commercial mortgages and credit. How credit affects commercial mortgages, and especially if we are looking for a small business loan, a small commercial mortgage up to $1 million. What are the factors which affect, and how credit plays the role in that? If you can elaborate on that.
Great question. Thank you. Glad to be here with Centum Mortgage Gold Mortgage team. Um, in terms of the credit for the commercial, it exactly works as the same as an individual person. So small scale business is mainly depend on the person who owns the business. So individual does come play of their own credit whenever there is a commercial application um, is uh, done to any mortgage lender. At Centum Gold Mortgage team, uh, we do incorporate as a commercial as well as residential at the same time because then it comes a whole clear picture for any kind of lender. So it does affect. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. My last question is for Rishabh. Rishabh, you're also new to the team. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
And if you can elaborate a little bit, or maybe some tips to the clients who have issues with the credit, how can they improve their credit, what they should do, if you can guide them a little bit.
First of all, thank you for the question, and a very good question. Um, Credit in Canada is really important, and it is any bank. We go to, we have to secure a mortgage. They're gonna look at your credit. Your credit has to be in pristine condition. Normally, credit banks, the major banks, if your credit is over 650, the chances of you getting a mortgage from the bank is good. Anything less than 650 is considered bruised credit in Canada. How can we help people improve their credit? Make payments on time, number one. Improve your history. Number three, keep your debt ratios low. Like, all of you guys said, your debt has to be between 0 and 30% the utilization. 10,000 limit, somebody said earlier. It has to be between 30 or 30, sorry, 3,000 to 3,500 utilization.
Even I will say in today's world, because everything is expensive, up to 50% is okay.
Like he said, 50,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh, he said, get a secured credit card. Very important. If you have bruised credit, get a secured credit card. He said 2 lines,
Yeah.
maintain 2 lines, but make payments on time. Really, really important.
Or try to pay off all your limits.
Debts,
So let's say
basically.
your credit card has a total outstanding balance of $1,000. Just pay it off. Don't pay only minimum.
That's right. Correct.
No,
Yeah.
but sometimes what happens is the people who have bruised credits, they already don't have money to do all that, right? Even though they want to bring their credit ratios down, they want to pay off the credit cards. What would you suggest these guys that how, because they're already short of money, right?
Correct.
Would you recommend them borrowing or getting help from
I
some
will
friends
add
or
to that.
relatives?
I will add to
Sometime?
that. Very good question, Mr. Bill. So the most important question here is about because a lot of people, it nearly says that half of the Canadians have credit card debt, and we basically want to get rid of those credit card, but they don't know how. The most important thing is if they have equity in the house, they can get secured line of credit, which is also called home equity line of credit. And Bill, you can explain it better.
Yeah.
If we take an example that somebody has a $50,000 in credit card and $15,000 in car loans, so the total debt is $65,000, and they are making big payments. So even if you consider 3% of 50,000, which is $1,500 a month, and 18,000 a year, then they make, let's say, $500 in terms of monthly car payments. So the total they pay is 6,000. The total amount in a year is 24,000, 18 plus 6. So how can they reduce it, if you can elaborate on that?
No, Gurpreet, this is a very, very good question because this is a very common scenario, right? We face
Thank you.
most of the time clients come to us with all these kind of situations, and we're here to help. Um, if we look at the bigger picture, they are paying the monthly payment they're doing is $2,000 per month, which is $24,000 every year, right? However, what we can do is we can club their existing $50,000 credit card plus the $15,000 car loan. We can get them a home equity line of credit for $65,000 at a very decent interest rate, and their monthly payment will only be $461
Oh
per
wow,
month.
what a difference. So from $2,000 to $461.
Yes. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How much is the saving overall?
yeah, this we're talking big savings here. The savings is $1,300 and almost $1,330.
Holy,
Right.
Every month.
Every
good,
month.
very
Yeah,
good.
every
That's a
month,
big difference.
every month. And if we calculate that for the whole year, this is about almost $19,000 in saving, right?
That's
For the
amazing.
whole year.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. So I will say, to get the benefits of all this, give us a call. We are full-time mortgage team. I will use this word again, full-time, because most of the agents are part-time. They are driving a truck, and then they will try to do a mortgage besides doing the truck
As a
thing, which is
part-time
not a
business.
bad thing, but then they cannot provide the service. We are here to provide service. We are available all day. Call us anytime. Our number to reach is 905-487-0796, and we will get your mortgage done ASAP. And service is our priority. So you will find that difference in our team, and all of us are full-time mortgage brokers here.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
you.
Gurpreet.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time, and thank you everybody for,
Thank you, everybody.
watching
Thank
our video blog. For any kind of questions, do feel free to give us a call 905-487-0796. And Gurpreet, if you want to elaborate a little bit for the next video blog topic,
yeah,
right?
Next
I think
video
let's keep
blog
the thing engaging.
is provided by Mr. Mahesh. He said about qualification. So basically, we will go through all the 5 C's of mortgage, like how people have the capacity, the collateral, and all the forms. We are going to explain everything to our viewers, that how they can get their mortgage done, how they will qualify. So next topic will be about
Yeah,
that.
so keep stay tuned. The next video blog is going to be very, very interesting. Basically touching base on all the qualification, how the bank qualifies you when they have to give you the money. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
Thank
much.
you.